Welcome, Springfield Kings fans. It's going to be game one of the Missouri Amateur League for your 14U B2 Kings. We're going to be taking on the Meramec Sharks down here in the outskirts of St. Louis. It's Saturday, November 18th. Game time set for 5:05 p.m. Right now on my watch, I've got 5:09. We're a few minutes behind. Your Meramec Sharks are going to be coming in 4-3 so far on the year. They're 1-1 in the league. They opened up the last 2 days. They played Kirkwood 1 and they lost that. They played Kirkwood number 2 and they won that game. Springfield Kings, this will be their first Mo-Am game. Right now in the league, they've got the Declaration Series out of the way and they had their home tournament. They're sitting at 3-5 so far, coached by Harris Fromm, Tyler Schurz, Matt Sainer, myself, Patrick Trees, team manager Cindy Huddleston. Meramec Sharks 14U B2 team head coach Jeff Webb, going to be assisted by Heather Grant, Ryan Story, Jeremy, I can't read that, Scott Behan, Aaron Sychek. We're down here in the Shark Tank, beautiful arena, home of the Meramec Sharks. Last time we were here was the tournament last year, the 12U level. Kings are getting their warm-ups in, 1:30 till first puck. See you in a moment. Give you a rundown of the Sharks lineup. Number 4, Nathan Sychek. Number 9, Christopher Hager. 12, Cade Henneman. Another number 12, Luke Homeyer. 14, Tyler Schulte. 15, Carter Mager. 16, Alec Ross. 18, Braxton Schwartz. 24, Eric Emkin. 32, Jacob Colafay. 37, Evan Story. 41, Alexander Webb. 55, Colson Hopper. 64, Mason Grant. 66, Jason Edelman. 70, Cooper Green. 72, Nathan Amato. 84, Carter Andrews. And 94, Miles Behan. Try to see if I can figure out who's tending net for the Sharks. Tending net's going to be 84, Carter Andrews. Warm-up's over. Kings are heading to the bench. We got our starting 5 on the ice. Avery Huddleston starting center. Eli Humke right wing. Brennan Klein left wing. Sanderfield and Trees back on defense. It's go time. There's your first puck. Sharks going to move it right in. 94 to the right side, shot on Sainer. Stick save. Trees ushers that Shark around to the right side and coming near side now. Sanderfield able to clear the zone. Brendan Klein's going to go put pressure. 14, Schulte pass over to his teammate and back into their defensive zone. Pass up to 42. See if we can get a little back check. Nice back check from Huddleston. Trees able to clear the zone out near board now. A little bit of a wet ice down there. Trying to do a wraparound. It's in front. Right in front. Shot goes to the back wall. Trees is out right there trying to clear it out. Out to Eli Humke. He's going to go to the far wall and up and out of the zone. Sharks got to reset. Pressure from Huddleston from behind. Back to Huddleston. And he takes it down in his own zone. Errant pass to the near side. Here comes Humke. Sharks going to try to move it up. The puck's still a little sticky on that ice with that Zamboni. A little bit of a heavy new sheet of ice. Number 12 is going to move it down to the back wall. Engelbrecht's going to send it around the boards all the way out of the zone. That's going to be enough to be icing. 55, Colson Hopper on a face-off down in the Kings zone against Jackson Ballinger. Pass over, tipped off by Pennypacker, back to Ballinger, out of the zone, near side to Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht playing defense for the Kings today. Liam Zamaitis not with us today. He's out with an injured knee. Pass from Kripe up to Ballinger, off his stick down in Sharks zone. That time it stays in, they say. Lesniak keeps it in, and Sharks are trying to move it out. Number 9 on the far wall. Looking to see who he's got with him. Up to 24, out of the zone. Pass up ahead to his teammate. Engelbrecht charging hard. Good defense from Jackson Ballinger. Whacks it down. That's going to go on net. No icing, says the ref. to the back wall. Number 9's back there again. Around the far side, there's Stephanie Kripe. Across the middle, hits the side. Sharks hit the only side of their net. Back out to the far side again. Kripe fends off a hit. There's 1 on the body count list for Kripe. That puck came out. Pennypacker's got to wait a sec. Just in time, Ballinger's back on the right side of the blue line. 55 off to the far wall around Kripe. Lesniak tried to get a hit in, and Sharks are still going on the far side. Engelbrecht reaching in. That time Huddleston sends it to the back wall. Good defense, Avery. Puck's just hanging out there. Avery's going to send it all the way down. That should be icing. Face off down in King's zone. Goes to the far wall. Pothoff's over there. 66 is going to try to grab it. Number 4 putting Pothoff into the wall. And here goes Jaden Sanderfield. Jaden's going to try to poke it out. Pothoff's going to get on his skates, and here he goes. On the right side, Sanderfield's going with him. 70's going to guide him to the far wall. Good defense by number 70. Sharks are going to pop that up and out of the zone. Trees on defense on the right side. They're going to call her for tripping. Just like that. 11:58 left in the first. There's our first penalty of the game. Carragoon Trees. She joins Seth Engelbrecht in the Kings penalty box. Right below me. Shot. Glove save. Sainer. Rebound coming. 15 trying to get a shot. Good defense from Sanderfield. Humke's going to help him. Now they're coming near side. Trying to center it, and it goes to the back wall. All the way to the far side now. 32 wind-up shot. Not a clean one. Intercepted by Jaden. Jaden's going to get some wheels. Here he goes. Short-handed Kings. Jaden's going to go on the right side. Reached in by 70. Across the middle. Covered up. Nicely done. That was a good rush for the Kings. Sanderfield had Engelbrecht in front. His pass got a little bit too close to the goalie, and he covered it up. Face-off down back to Engelbrecht. Shot from the D-line. Hits off Klein. And it's going to be a glove save. That was a good shot. Klein hit that with his left shoulder, and it kind of just killed it just enough. Ballinger's face off again. Back to Engelbrecht again. Slap shot. Pad save on the ice. Klein was there trying to clean it up. Near side, Engelbrecht, 42, trying to put pressure, and Engelbrecht pass across over to Ballinger. Ballinger's got a couple Sharks on him. Loses the puck out to the far wall. 94 first Shark to it. He's going to skate behind his own net. Cut in front. Here comes Lesniak. Good defense from Lucian. Back to Ballinger. Lucian got just enough of it, take it off his stick, and Ballinger on the right side. 32 putting pressure. Ballinger now on the back wall. 32 is going to come away with it. Over to Klein. Sharks are going to skate out of there. They got the puck out of the zone. All the way back to Engelbrecht. 17 seconds left in the penalty kill. 94 shot. Pad blocker save. Yeah, it went in. Carson Sainer initially got it with the blocker. It knuckled up on the ice and bounced backwards and went in. Sharks on top, 1-0. 10:39 left in the first. Face-off center ice. We're back underway. 55 is going to dump it to the far corner, and Trees is going to go grab this. Swing and miss on the first one. Sanderfield's going to help it. There's Stephanie Kripe out of the zone, trying to get around 64. Still got the puck. Now she dumps it down in their zone. They're going to credit that first goal to 94 Miles Behan. Back on the back wall now. Sharks are going to send it all the way out. Trees is there. Trees defensive line shot. It's a goal! How about it? We'll take it. I told her I'd get her a Portillo's shake if she scored a goal, and there you go. Kerrigan Trees, her first goal of the season for the Kings. Tied up 1-1, 10:08 left in the first. Faceoff goes to the far board, and number 18 is going to bring it in. Got Trees trying to defense. Good defense from Huddleston there, out to Kripe. Kripe clears the zone. And here goes Pennypacker on the chase. Trying to track down number 14 for the Sharks. Sends it around near side. Up and out of the zone. Back to Engelbrecht. Got to wait. Going to be offsides on the Kings. I hear Kerrigan telling Coach Sainer. Yeah, I can hear her yelling in the background. Dad, you owe me a cake shake. That goal is brought to you by Portillo's Cake Shakes. Number 18 going to go on the far side with it. Lesniak chasing after. Centering pass knocked out of there by Humke back to the far wall. 64 pass up to 18. Right-handed shot up and over Carson all the way to the near side now. Carson was in spot position there. Watch the sail all the way over and to the far wall. Now Engelbrecht's going to go get this on the back wall. Looking to see if anybody's charging in. They're not. Pass off the board up to Pothoff. They're going to send it back to the back wall again. Lesniak's there. Lesniak pass up to Ballinger just under his skates. They're going to call that icing. Sharks getting some fresh skaters out there. Kings are too. 9-10 left in the first. Face off down in King's zone. 1-1 game. Jackson Ballinger on the face off. Goes to the far wall. 66 sends it around the boards. Now we're hanging out on the near wall. Emkin, 24, over to 9. Shot, left-handed shot, goes to the back wall. Trees gets hit hard from behind. She goes head first into the boards. She's still down. She's back up. She's heading to the bench though. I don't think that felt very good. Here, grabbing her back. Should be a 10-minute major. We're going to call minor roughing on number 4. Side check. Trees seems to be all right. She's on the bench. Face off down in Sharks zone. Sharks going to move it right out of there. Back to Engelbrecht. Lesniak try to tap it up, and Sharks move it out. Near board. Only one here is Huddleston. He's got plenty of time. 15 charging in. Off the wall up to Engelbrecht. Moves it out over 66. 24's pass over to his teammate at center ice. Pass up to 15. Kings are in the power play. Got to get a little more aggressive. Huddleston takes it off the shin guards, and now it's down in the Sharks zone. His pass over to Klein doesn't get through. And Engelbrecht's going to try to keep it in the zone. He does. That time, Sharks move it out. Charging hard, number 66. Back to Huddleston. Huddleston whips it down. Should be icing. He had Stephanie Kripe sitting wide open on the far side. Somebody's got to find her over there. Look at her. Trees is back on the ice. That's a good sign. 8-11 left in the first. Tapped out to 24 on the D line. Gonna wind up shot. Hits Sanderfield right in the belly. Now to the far board. Trees gonna charge hard. Here goes Kerrigan, gonna tap it up to herself. Got a head of steam. Someone trying to hold on to her for dear life. Just a bit too far. It's gonna be icing on Trees. Smart play. She wants another shake. I think we only agreed on one shake, no matter how many goals she scores. Face off down in the King zone. 32 seconds left in the power play. Goes back to number 9 on the defensive line. Tree's able to keep that from going on Sainer. Sanderfield's pass, nice one over to Ballinger. Cut back, taking off his skate with number 9. Good defense by the Sharks. They're going to clear the zone. We got Lesniak back here. Pass across the ice over to Humke. Humke's going to turn and go to the far side with it, all the way behind the net now. And here comes Penny. 6 seconds left in the power play. All the way across. Intercepted by Sharks. Out of the zone. Engelbrecht reaching in. 94 is going to charge hard. All the way down behind the goal line. Lesniak tried to keep it out of there. Put it on Sainer. Sainer saved it. It's going to be another penalty call. Waiting to see who this is on. Looks like it's going to be on the Sharks. He still got his hand up. Sharks send it back to the back wall again. There's Lesniak. Zebra's still got his hand up, and they finally call it. Delayed call. Sharks are going to be back in penalty. Kings are going to be back in the power play. 6:58 left in the first. It'll be 42 white. Homeyer got a minor cross check. Minute 30. Face off down in Shark zone. Huddleston got Klein and Pothoff. Sanderfield and Trees. Over to Pothoff. Pothoff shot on net. Pad save. There's Klein. Rebound goes to the left. Tries to put it back in front. 70 keeps it out of there. Huddleston left side. Backhander. And Sharks intercept coming out of the zone. Sanderfield takes it off the chest, but that comes over the blue line. His pass all the way back to Trees. Look at her go. That was a nice softball hit. 37. They're going to both ride to the ice. Sanderfield rode him all the way down and over to Huddleston. He's got time. Make the turn. Almost hit Pennypacker as he was taking a drink. I don't know what Penny did to Huddleston. 6:29 left in the first. Huddleston's face-off. Klein's going to reach in and try to get it out of there. 70 defensive line shot knocked down off by Huddleston. Huddleston's going to reach in and grab it, and he's taken down by 37. What did I do? Going to break that $300 stick. Getting crowded down here. It's going to be Evan's story with minute 30 for tripping. Sharks only have 3 on the ice now. Well, now they're about to have 3 on the ice. Kings are in a major power play. Let's see if we can get something in the back of the net. Huddleston's faceoff goes across the front, all the way to near side. Klein's going to grab it. Left-hander puts it back towards Huddleston. They're going to send that back to Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht off the wall over to Klein. Klein turns shot. No King there. Pothoff's going to chase. All the way back to Lesniak. Pass over to Pothoff. Back to Klein. Pothoff's going to reach in, and now we're coming near side. All the way back to Huddleston. It's right in front. There's still on the ice. There's a goal. Brendan Klein. How about it? That puck was just hanging out there in front. Couldn't see what was going on. The garbage man goes over there. Puts it in the back of the net. Very nicely done, Brennan. It's going to kill one of the penalties. We've got 5:44 left in the first. Kings on top, 2-1. Kings still going to have 52 seconds left in power play. Sharks dump it down King's zone. Pad save for Sainer. And Sanerfield's going to skate it near side. Pass up to Penny. Crossing pass out of the zone. Kripe's going to chase down. 64 Sharks is going to go get it. Pass intercepted. He's got to wait a second. Going to be offside, Pennypacker. It's like Kripe got back on the right side and Penny was looking for an open pass. Face off just outside Shark zone. Ballinger back to Sanerfield. Going to dump it in. All the way to the back wall. There's 64 and Ballinger back there. That's going to find its way over to Pennypacker. Pass out to Kripe. Kripe on the right side. Her shot up in the air. Over to Ballinger. Shot on the ground. Pennypacker's there. Rebound. Another save by the goalie. Puck called dead. I think the zebra was pinned off there. Puck was still on the ice. Going to be 5:02 left in the first. 15 seconds left in the power play. Ballinger's face off. Near side out to Sanerfield. Quick turn shot. Ballinger tips it and goes to the back wall. 64 for the Sharks, going to send it near side. Sanerfield trying to get it towards the front again. That time the Sharks are trying to clear the zone. They do. Sanerfield's got plenty of wheels with him. He dumps it back in. No icing. I hear Trees heading to the bench. Getting a change out. And here comes Ballinger. Ballinger off the near board. All the way to the back wall. 64 is back there for the Sharks. Kripe's going to try to chase this down. Comes 15, putting Lesniak into the boards. And out of the zone. 64 clear the zone, and Engelbrecht's back. Good defense, Aaron Engelbrecht. Pass up the middle. 12 is going to intercept. Shot on Sainer. Glove save. Carson Sainer. How about it? That a baby. Carson. Number 12, Henneman, had a nice rush there. Intercepted pass up the middle and went and got a nice shot. Back to Hager, number 9. Shot. Hits the right post. Bounces off. Near side now. Going to be a hard hit from Engelbrecht. They're going to call him on it. Down here in the corner. Cross-checking, looks like. Minor roughing for Aaron Engelbrecht. He's going to hang out with his dad. Little bonding time. Face-off down King's zone. Near board. All the way across the middle. Number 9, Hager's shot. Look, knocked down by Sanerfield. Kings are trying to tippy-tappy that out of the zone, and Jaden's charging hard. Jaden with a little bit of a shiv. It looked like tried to pass it over towards Pothoff, but back to Sanerfield. 42 on him. Back to Sanerfield again. That time it's going to be offsides. Nope. Got another penalty coming up. Center ice face-off. Like it was getting a little choppy down there. Kings still have minute 03 on their penalty kill. 24 for the Sharks over to number 9. Backhander up the far wall. Trees is going to come in. Thought about laying a hit, but he had his back to her. Can't hit in the back. Ballinger with a nice hit on the far wall. There goes Sanderfield off the near board up the Klein. His pass out of the zone, intercepted by 94. That time, Brennan able to knock it up to Ballinger, and Ballinger's going to reach in and grab it. Nice cutback. Takes a shiv from 94. They're going to call him on it. 94 just went in to make a hit. That hit wasn't to get possession of the puck. A check technically has to be to try to gain possession. It's going to be 94 for high sticking is what they said. Minute 30 for his penalty. It's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 30 seconds. King's penalty will end in about 30 seconds. The Sharks tap it up into their own bench. It'll be out of play. Face off. Ballinger down in Sharks zone. Back to Sanderfield. Left-handed shot. Goes left to the back wall. There's Brennan Klein. Backhander right in front. There's Ballinger. Shot saved by the goalie. Ballinger got a shot off, but right pad save for the goalie, and Sharks moved out of the zone. Lesniak reaching in. That time Ballinger knocks it down the left side. Shot. Goes to the far corner and around the boards. Far wall. Lesniak's got it. Tap across to Klein. Lesniak gets wiped out over there. Trees back on D. Not sure what's going on. Shot. It's a save by Sainer. Stephanie Kripe, hard hit, and he goes in the boards. Kripe's going to be heading to the penalty box. Stephanie Kripe, minor roughing, minute 30 on her penalty. Quick shot from 37 goes to the back wall. Engelbrecht sends it to the far board. Defensive line shot doesn't go all the way through. It's a nice pass. Turn shot. That's a save by Sainer. Now it's near wall. Engelbrecht going to send it behind Carson over to Lesniak. 37 charging hard. Stalemate out there in the far corner. Going to go behind again. Cutback. Intercepted by Lesniak. Up to Penny out of the zone. Penny's charging hard. 32. Going to pass over to his teammate on the far wall. 37. And Lesniak's there. Sharks reach in and grab it. Dump that down King zone. Sharks are full strength now. Stick save for Sainer goes to the back wall. Engelbrecht whipped it out of there. Hit a couple Sharks and stays in. Oh, Huddleston almost got a quick one there. 55 to the far side. Turn. Right-handed shot. Stick save. Sainer to the back wall. Somebody put pressure. Engelbrecht's got to get over there. Backhander all the way across. 32 shot. Deflected to the back wall. 94 turns and looks. Lesniak intercepts. Clears the zone. Here goes Pennypacker. Chasing hard. It's going to check up. Penny's going to get a shot. Shot in front. Goes to the far wall. Good hustle, Aiden. And a counter punch for the Sharks. Here they go. Like Kings just finished their penalty. They're full strength again. Trees clears it to the back wall, and she's going to go retrieve. Taking off her stick over to Ballinger. Back to Sanderfield, near wall, out of the zone. 70 trying to get it around Pennypacker. They're both on the ice. 55 for the Sharks, trying to get around Ballinger. Trees coming in. Shot to the back wall. Near board. Sanderfield's going to reach in and grab it. Taken from him. He's going to grab it back, dump it into behind Sharks net. Kripe's chasing after. Out to the far wall. Clears the zone. And all the way across, and Pennypacker's going to come grab it. That's going to be the end of the first. Your Kings are on top, 2-1. Getting ready to start period 2. Kings on top, 2-1. Kings will be going left to right. Here goes Avery Huddleston. Got Pothoff with him. Pressure from the Sharks, and they're going to grab it from him. Pothoff, good back check. Able to reach in and grab it, but now he's on the ice, and Ford's going to send it to the far wall. Lesniak's going to intercept and try to clear the zone. Stays in. Sharks, left-handed shot high off the glass. And Engelbrecht off the board, near board, and 64 keeps it in. Slap shot. Knocked down by Lesniak. Center and pass, hits the side of the net. Lesniak tried to clear the zone. Pothoff knocked it down. There's a backhanded shot by 4. That went to the back of the net. Goal. Number 4 is going to be Nathan Sychek. It's going to tie the game at 2s. 2-2 second period, 14:21 left in the second. Bouncer's face-off. 42 trying to get around Trees, goes through her legs, back to Sainer again, and Sanerfield taken to the ice. Back to Kripe, goes around her to the back wall. Trees going to reach in. They kick it, 42 kicks it the other way, and Sanerfield up the ice to Kripe. Kripe off the near wall. She's going to get ahead of steam going. Go, Steph. Before she can get going, taking off her, and Stephanie's on the ice. Sharks dump it all the way down, offside. I think he had a tent camping going down there. Number 42. Huddleston's face-off outside Sharks zone. Avery trying to get a quick rush going. 24 is going to sit to the far wall. Sanerfield's there. Sanerfield up. Sharks zone again. 24 backhander over to 9. 9 all the way down. No icing. Trees chasing after. 94 is there. Trees is going to grab it. Whack it around the boards. Trying to clear the zone. Number 9. Left-handed shot. Up in the air. Right in front again. Trees is going to clear him out of the front. No call. Could have been called. She hit him from behind. Out to the far board. 24 turn shot. Knocked down by Trees. And here she goes. Go, Trees, go. All over her. She dumps it in the zone. Looks like she's going to the bench to get a trade out. Lesniak fresh in the game from the D line. Shot. Goes to the right. Back to him. He's going to get another shot here. That shot on net. Left pad save. Behind the Sharks zone. Net all the way to Engelbrecht on the far wall. Engelbrecht. Pass intercepted by 55. And here they go. Got Huddleston and Lesniak back on defense. Gets around Huddleston. Cut back middle. There's 12. Shot. Stick save. Lesniak clears the zone all the way down. Nicely done, Lesniak. Good job, Sainer. No call. They finally call it. 12:30 left in the second. Icing. Face-off down in King zone. After that icing. All tied up 2-2 in the second period. Out to 70 on the D line. Shot. Pad save. Sainer. Still on the ice. Cleared out of there by Ballinger. Engelbrecht got a charge hard. Here he goes. Stephanie Kripe playing a little catch up. That's not going to be icing because the goalie's reached out. Kripe puts it back towards the front. Now it's on the back wall. Engelbrecht's there. Puts it in front. Sharks are able to grab it before anybody gets a shot. Up and over Lesniak. And 18's got some wheels. Here goes Sainer. Glove save, Carson Sainer. How about it? Out to 55 on the far wall. Engelbrecht's down there. Engelbrecht almost took a burner from Humke. And Jackson Ballinger is going to race back. Shot on net. Covered up. Nice hustle, Jackson. 11:46 left in the second. We got a good one here, folks. Face off down Shark zone. Pennypacker backhander over to Pothoff. His shot doesn't get through. Sharks are hanging out near side, up and out of the zone. Icing. Huddleston's face off over to Pothoff. 18 going to try to reach in. He does. Sharks, Sanerfield takes it away from him. That time Sharks are going to clear the zone. Huddleston and Trees back on defense. Huddleston trying to reach in. He does. Nicely done, Avery. Sharks dump it in. No icing. Bounce it off the back wall. And Sainer's there. 55 puts it right in front. Stick save again by Sainer. And here goes Jaden. Blocked by Pothoff that time. Defensive line shot. Knocked down by Trees and Huddleston. And here goes Pothoff trying to clear the zone. It stays in. And Huddleston's got it. He's got Pennypacker with him. Penny on his left. Taking off his stick. Back to Pothoff. Pothoff cuts left. Shot. Just over the left side of the net to the back wall. Back to Sanerfield. Shot. It's going to be a glove save. Covered up. Nice save by Andrews. 10:45 left in the second. Face off down to Shark zone. Out to the far wall. Back to Engelbrecht. Sends it off the far wall to the back wall now, and Ballinger's back there. Kripe near side on 14, and it bounces up. Ballinger's trying to put pressure. Up in the air again over Lesniak, and it's going to be all the way down. Should be icing. Face off. Ballinger's trying to get a good look. Too many sharks on him. Coming out to the near side, and Lesniak's going to reach in. Past Lesniak, number 66, Edelman got Engelbrecht to beat. Engelbrecht reaching in. 66. One move around center, that's going to be a goal. Sharks take a 3-2 lead. Nice move. Number 66, Jason Edelman Jr. with the goal. Puts Sharks on top. 10-11 left in the second. See if that lights a fire under anybody on the Kings. Thought they were a comfortable 2-1 lead. Now they're trailing 3-2. 66 on the far board now. Cut back. It could be dangerous. Cutting back like that on that blue line, you'll get some of your teammates offside. Just like that. 15 offside. Face off outside King zone. Pothoff's going to grab it. Taken away from him. Number 94 reached in and grabbed it. Now pass over to 42. Left side. Trees trying to chase him down on the back wall. Here comes Huddleston. Huddleston's got the puck. Up the boards. Get around Pothoff. Pass over to Humke. Humke going to take it to the far side. Everybody's on side. Humke, cut back, shot towards the front. Huddleston was there. 94 for the Sharks, going to send it back behind his net. And here goes Humke again. Pass out to Sanderfield. Shot from the D line. Hits off Shark skates, and now it's cleared out of the zone. Trees has got to wait. Eli Humke dumps it back in Shark zone. Out of the zone. Pothoff got away with a tripping there. 94 across the ice. Over to number 12. Right side shot off Sanderfield's stick. Up off the back wall. Here comes Kerrigan Trees. Runs right past the puck. Sharks put it in front again, but that time go all the way to the far wall. 14. Misplays it. See if Pothoff can reach in and grab it. Sanderfield does. Here we go. He's got Pothoff ahead of him. Cut back. Everybody's on side. Taken away from Jaden. Humke's shot from the D line. Deflected by 14 to the back wall. Sends it out to the far board now. Over to 42. Kings are in a defensive line change. 42 is looking to see who he's got. Pass intercepted by Lesniak momentarily. Back to Ballinger. Taken from him. That's it. Sanderfield clears the zone. Every Sharks got to reset. Offside Sharks. Ballinger's face off. Near side. 18 gets around Kripe. Now Lesniak's going to chase it down. Back to 9 on the D line. Nobody putting pressure right in front. Kripe's going to grab it, and she's heading the other way. Pass up out of the zone. Pennypacker intercepts. Tried to dump it in Sharks zone, and Ballinger's going to try to grab it. Slowest moving puck ever. Sharks turn and intercepted by Kripe. That time Sharks move it out of the zone. Nobody back on defense. There's number 18. Around Sainer and another goal. Engelbrecht did everything he could. Not sure what happened there. Defense got caught sleeping. Credit that goal to number 18, Braxton Schwartz. Kings now trailing 4-2, 7:48 left in the second. Sharks going to dump it down the King zone. Here goes Kerrigan Trees behind Carson. Sends it off near side, try to clear the zone. Pothoff kept it from a clean shot, and that's all the way out to the far corner again. Trees over there. Here we go. Avery Huddleston's going to catch a loose puck. He's got 2 Sharks back. Not sure why he cut back left. Should have just kept going straight. There's Pothoff. Pothoff's got Klein right in front. Sharks going to go to the far side. Here's Jaden Sanderfield's shot. All the way to the near corner. Sharks going to get ahead of steam. Pothoff sends him into the boards, but out of the zone now. Like Huddleston took it away momentarily, and now he's got it again. Nice move, Avery. He's got Brendan Klein on his left. Avery, nice cutback. Drop pass to Pothoff. Too many Sharks on him. There's number 18 again. Over the red line. Here comes Sanderfield putting pressure. Dumps it down in the far corner, and Trees has got it. Helps it around over to Pothoff. Just over his stick, back to 9. 9's going to send it to the back wall again, and there's Trees. Under the zebra, near side. 55 taking it back behind the net. Sanderfield putting pressure all the way to the far wall. Now he dumps it behind the net again. Here comes Ballinger. Trees reaching in. Ballinger's going to come away with it. Over Pothoff and on the far wall. Hager, shot from the D line. Knocked down by Ballinger. And 55's got it again. Trees puts him into the boards, and I think she took the brunt of that one. 24's shot on the right side, knocked down. And here goes Jackson Ballinger. Looking to see who he's got. Skate it up, Jackson. Skate it up. Nobody's going to pressure you. Skate it up. Cut back. Cut back again. Shot in the front. It's on the ice. They're going to whistle it dead. It was still live. 55 and Ballinger on the back wall getting chippy. Nice rush from Jackson Ballinger. Trying everything he can to get this game a little bit closer. 4-2, Sharks. 5:47 left in the second. Huddleston's face off. Over towards Humke. He got a shot but didn't get all the way through. Out to the far wall. And Engelbrecht, nice shot on Carson. Misses the net, thankfully, and Lesniak tried to clear the zone. Stays in. Sharks keep it in. Humke tried to clear it. Stays in. Number 4 on the left side. He's a left-hander. Wind up shot. Hits off Lesniak and goes to the back wall. All the way around. 70 shot. Doesn't get a clean one. Number 15's back there. It's like Lesniak putting pressure on him. Turns him around. He's heading near the far side and goes out to the far wall. Up in the air and off the net. It's going to be a dead puck. Face off in a moment. 5:07 left in the second. Still 4-2 game. Number 32 sends it down towards Lesniak. His pass intercepted by 6'6", and Kripe's got it. Kripe, nice play off the near board over to Huddleston. Huddleston's going to send it down to Shark zone. Kripe's chasing it down. It's like Humke's going to grab it in the far corner. Shark on him. Over to Huddleston. Turn, shot to the back wall. Sharks reach in and grab it. Kripe keeps it in momentarily, now all the way back to Kerrigan Trees. Trees pass across the ice. Going to be over to Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht up to Huddleston, just out of his reach. Here comes the Sharks. Get around Kripe. Number 70, cutback, gets around Engelbrecht. Shot under Trees, saved by Sainer. It's back in front, still in front. Trees clears it out of there. Go Kerrigan. Trees all the way to the far wall. Lost her skate. Huddleston sends it to over the zebra to the back wall, and Trees helps it around. Kripe's going to try to charge hard, keep him from getting a clean shot. That would have been nice if she would have got a break. She would have been the only one back here. Number 4 on the left side for the Sharks. Looking up, hits off Trees and hits Sainer right in the face and goes up off the net. We'll give him a save. I think it hit the top of his helmet. Back to 64, shot. Goes to the right to the far wall. Pennypacker coming in hard, puts 14 on the ice. There's a Pennypacker's first check of the year, folks. Something to celebrate. See if he can follow it up with a goal here. 64, he's on the ice. Jackson Ballinger, left side. He's getting shoved from behind by 14. Throws a punch, no call. There's Pennypacker, shots up in the air. Still on the ice, now it's back in the far corner. There's Penny. Pennypacker he likes getting these checks in. Over to Klein. Shot. Goal! Brendan Klein! How about it? Second goal of the game. The recliner makes it a 4-3 game. Brings Kings back within 1. 3:15 left in the second. Face off center ice. 94 is going to reach in. Trying to go to the around Sanderfield. Loses it to the back wall, and Lesniak is going to try to clear over to 42. Shot knocked down by Sanderfield. Pass up to Penny, just out of his reach. 64's got it. D-line. Hits off Lesniak and Sainer. We'll give Sainer another save. 94 tried to do a quick turn shot, and out to Brendan Klein on the far wall. Pass across. Over to Pennypacker. Taps it back to Ballinger. Here goes Action Jackson, just out of his reach. 14 reaches in and takes it away from him. Sanderfield's on the ice. Good body control, Jaden Sanderfield. Brendan Klein trying to reach in. That's not going to be icing. Someone sticks down there, and Lesniak's going to retrieve and send it all the way around near side over to Pennypacker. Pennypacker tried to clear zone. Still in the zone. Now it's out. Klein's get it. 14's going to go retrieve and dumps it back in. Now's the time to strike. Everybody's getting lulled to sleep. Lesniak's pass up to Pennypacker. Stays in the zone. Engelbrecht trying to reach in. 42 is going to turn and go with it. He's getting around Lesniak. Past the 94 shot. Saved by Sainer. Covered up. They're coming in hitting Sainer hard. They're going to say no goal. Sainer had it covered and they went in and charged right over him. They're going to say goal. I'm not sure how that's a goal. They plowed right over Sainer. This kid's as surprised as anybody. Homeyer, 42, gets credit for the goal. Sharks back on top 5-3. 2 minutes left in the second. Sharks better start playing. What is going on? Shot from 18 goes to the far corner. Everybody's just skating around, having a good old time. Out to 24 D-line. Shot. Knocked down. It's back on the ice. Rebound. Saved by Sainer. Out to the back wall. Sainer's fighting a battle down there. In front again. 18 shot. Goes to the right to the back wall. Crossing pass. All the way. Tree's going to grab this. It's like somebody's heading to the sin bin. Aaron Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht for cross-checking gets a minute 30. Kings are back in the penalty kill. Number 9, Hager, shot up in the air, down on the ice for Huddleston. And Sharks on the right side, trying to get around Humke. Center and pass, nobody there. Hager gonna get this on the D line. Shot goes to the right, all the way on the far wall now. Like Lesniak charging in. Their shot up in the air, hits 37 in the chest. Turn shot, saved by Sainer. 18 on the far wall. Pass out to 24 on the D line. He's got an open teammate over here, Hager. Hager's gonna get lined up. Knocked to the near corner. Back to Hager. That's gonna go on Sainer. He's gonna not covered up. 55 is gonna reach in and pull it out of there. And here comes Huddleston. That could have been an interference. He reached out and tried to grab the puck so Huddleston couldn't take it. That time Avery sends it all the way down. Should be icing. Not going to be icing. Last 26 seconds of the second period. Humke chasing it down. Still putting pressure. 15 seconds left. And here's Ballinger. He's got Humke going to front. Ballinger backhander over to Humke. Doesn't get a clean shot. 66 comes in and shoves Humke again. 6.2 left in the second. Face off down in Shark zone. Face it all the way out of the zone. Sanderfield's going to chase it down. Offside's called on Ballinger. 1.3 seconds left. This will finish out the second period. After 2, Meramec Sharks 5, Springfield Kings 3. Kings got 5 seconds left in their penalty kill to start this third period. 15 minutes on the clock. 5-3, Meramec over the Springfield Kings. Tree's going to reach in and take it off number 4 stick, down in the far corner, right in front. That was a beautiful opportunity there for the Sharks, but Lesniak's going to bring it near side. Skated out of there, Lucian. Pins off a hit from 66, and Sharks are going to head the other way. Good hustle now. Kings got their butts chewed out in between that second and third period, and see if they play with a little more authority. Klein on the far wall under stalemate. 66 turn shot, goes to the back wall and near side now. 70 keeps it in for the Sharks. Hard hit from Humke. Sharks are able to beat Klein there, and they're going to send it all the way around. Huddleston back on D. Good defense, Avery. Pass up to Brennan. Brennan's going to try to clear the zone. Stays in. Charging hard, Humke. Go, Humke. Or not. Shot from the D line. Sent out of there by Sainer. Engelbrecht, fresh in the game. Fresh out of the penalty box and fresh in the game. Kings are full strength. Centerfield down there in the far corner. Puck's going to go behind. Huddleston. Up and out of the zone. Somebody charge. Somebody charge. There goes Brennan Klein. Sharks are going to try to get a counter punch. Ballinger came straight off the bench and coming in with some authority. It's down in the Shark zone. Right there over the blue line. There goes Ballinger. Sharks moved out of the zone and underneath the zebra. Engelbrecht, pass up to Pennypacker. Penny on the left side. Shot! Stick save. It's on the ice. Penny's going to try to reach in. He's sent to the back wall and out to the near side now. Out to Engelbrecht. Centering pass over to Ballinger out of his reach and on the far board now. Here's Lesniak. Tapped up. Kripe's going to try to hustle. Keep it in. It's out of the zone. King's got to reset. Everybody's on side. That time we got Penny offside. Offside Kings. Face off. Stephanie Kripe trying to reach in and grab it. Back to Lesniak. He dumps it down in Shark zone and Pennypacker's charging hard. Sharks play it all the way back to King zone, back to Trees. Gonna play it off the near wall. Back out to number 14. He's cutting across the middle. Dumps it in the King zone to the far corner. Lesniak's there. Pass up to Kripe. Kripe moves it out of the zone. Gonna go on net. Stick save. Huddleston. Huddleston makes one nice pass over to Kripe. She was going to be wide open. Trees, good defense on 12. Trees going to reach in and send it down in the Shark zone again. Here's Pennypacker. Out of the zone. King's got to reset. Sharks all the way across the ice. 94. Back in front. Shot. Rebounds. Goes in. Sainer saved the first one. 42 put the rebound in. I think that's Homeyer. I don't have him on my roster, but that's going to be his second goal of the game. Now 6-3, Meramec Sharks. Like the Kings are going to just throw in the towel. We got 11:39 left in the game. Here goes Jackson Ballinger. Turn to see what he's got. He's going to go to the back wall with it. 55 reaches in, puts it in front, all the way back and out of the zone. Sandfield's got to kill some time. Across the ice over to Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht's going to move it up. Shot from the D line, doesn't get all the way through. Sharks coming near side. Poked up towards the net. Still on the ice. The goalie's going to travel way outside the crease and cover this one up. Bounder's face off, down Shark zone. Okay. Like Pothoff and Ballinger reached it over to grab it and back to 18. Good hustle from Sanerfield, covered up by Sainer. Coming in hard late. You got to call that. What did I do? I gave Colson Hopper, number 55, an unsportsmanlike conduct. Got a minute 30 on the clock. Face-off down Shark zone. Klein's going to try to dump it down to the back wall. It's coming near side, out to Lesniak. Up in the air, and Lesniak keeps it on the near wall. Back to number 9. Cut back, avoids Klein, and across the ice. Kept in by Kripe, over to Huddleston. His shot going on net. There's Klein. Should be icing. They call it. 10:33 left in the game. Kripe sends it to the far wall. Number 4 clears the zone all the way down to King zone. Trees is going to go get this. Going to take this behind Carson. Pass off the near wall. Kept in, and they send it back towards Lesniak. Lesniak pass up near wall, and Brendan Klein's going to take it out of the zone. Brendan's got 2 Sharks to get around, 3 now. They're back checking. Klein's just got to dump that to the back wall. Call that on offsides on the Kings. 10 minutes left in the game. 6-3 Meramec. Pothoff, right side, going to try to dump one in. Doesn't get it all the way through. Engelbrecht keeps it in. Make a pass, make a pass. A lot of selfish play out here for the Kings. Everybody's trying to take the shot. They won't make the extra pass. Sanderfield, good battle, good hustle. Stays in by 70. Back to Sanderfield, over to Pothoff. Pothoff got 2 Sharks on him. Stays on his skates. 15 just buries him in the board. Takes the puck. All the way to the near side. There's Penny. Across the middle with his pass intercepted. And here comes Pothoff. Back on the ice. Here's Jackson Ballinger. Cut back. Backhanded shot. Hits the top of the net into the back wall. Pennypacker just a hair late. Out to Sanderfield. Shot knocked down. Engelbrecht takes it off his skate. And Sharks going to go the other way. 15 trying to get around Sanderfield. Engelbrecht throwing punches down there. Shot saved by Sainer. Huddleston's face-off, down in King zone, 8:45 left in the game. Still a 3-point deficit, 6-3. Kripe knocks it out of the zone, see if she can get some wheels going. Stephanie Kripe on the breakaway. Doesn't get a clean shot. Number 70, good hustle to get back on defense. And they clear the zone. Trees got to wait. Trees dumps it back in. All the way behind Sharks' net. Kings got to go chase down and get some pressure. Running out of time. Out to Lesniak. Keeps it in the zone. Now it's out. Number 42 trying to cut back. Goes to the right. Puts it in front. Shot saved by Sainer. It's going to pop out. And Lesniak's going to clear it near side. Out of the zone. Everybody's got to reset. Sharks do not get onside. 7:57 left in the game. Face off center ice. Ballinger's going to come out of there with it. Gets around number 14 to the right. Over to Klein. Good defense for the Sharks. Number 55 just laid out Superman style and prevented Klein from getting an open shot. Engelbrecht is going to dump it back over to Ballinger. Pass over to Pennypacker. Rister over to Klein. Up and out of the zone. Engelbrecht's chasing it down and got 18 on him. Off the far wall over to Penny. Penny pass down in the zone. Ballinger's chasing in. He's going to reach in and come away with the puck. Ballinger's right side. Goes all the way around. Thought he was going to get a wrap around there and pass out to Sanderfield. Tipped over his stick and Sharks are on the rush. Engelbrecht trying to put pressure. Sent out of there by Sainer. Rebound. Saved by Sainer. Rebound. That time it goes in. Another goal for the Sharks. Number 18. Braxton Schwartz gets credit with that goal. Hey. Engelbrecht just loses his mind. We're going to have 2 kids thrown out of the game. Number 64, Grant, Mason Grant, and Aaron Engelbrecht going to be done for the game. 6:50 left in the game. Sharks on top 7-3. Kick both players out of the game. Nobody's going to the penalty box. It's going to be skating 5-on-5. Whew. Folks, it's a crazy one. It's a good one. Didn't know we were going to get blown out down here, but this will be a good one to watch. Everybody's in a little bit of a shock down here. Kings, if you believe it, at one point were leading 2-1 in this game. And now we're trailing 7-3. They just agreed to cut the time down to 2 minutes remaining in the game. I think we're running a little behind with all these penalties. So it'll be 2 minutes left. Sharks on top, 7-3. All right, 2 minutes left in the game. Face off center ice. Huddleston's moving to his left, and number 4 is going to go out to the far wall with it. Dump pass. Trees reaches up, and it all the way back to Sainer. Covers it up. Face off now, King zone down in the far corner. Potoff tries to move it up the far wall. 4 on the left side. Tree sends it to the far wall, and Potoff out of the zone. Stephanie Kripe trying to get a rush. Number 9 prevents her. Trees goes grab this behind her net. Out to the far board, up to Potoff again. Stays in the zone. Number 4 reaches over and grabs it, and pass over to 66. Shot. Looked like tipped off Lesniak's stick into the far board. Trees off the far wall. 9 keeps it in. Shot from the D line. Lesniak tips it up and over to the back wall. Pressure behind by Trees. Out to 66 on the right side. Wind up shot hits Kripe in the knee pads and near side. 1 minute left in the game. Sharks send it to the back wall. There's Trees. For pass over to Lesniak right in front. D-line shot by 24. Almost goes in, goes to the back wall. Number 4 puts it in front again. There's Lesniak. Kings not showing any urgency here. Near side over to 66. Shot. Hits Kripe in the chest, and now Trees trying to move it out. All the way out of the zone. They dump it in. Everybody's on side. Lesniak. All the way down. They're going to say no icing. Ballinger's going to be the first one there. Or Humke. Eli Humke. Sharks send it out of the zone. Back to Trees. She's got to wait a sec. Everybody's on side. Trees pass over to Brennan Klein. That's going to be the game. A weird one. Kings were on top 2-1 at one moment. End up losing 7-3. Clock never. That's our first game of the Moam. See if I can get you an update. Tomorrow we will play in Springfield, Illinois at Nelson Center. Sunday we're going to go up against the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. Until next time, folks. Pat Trees signing out.